Hello friends, this is Scott. I just want to show you how close I am to spring gardening season down at the hobby farm. And it looks like I might have to wait a few days before we can start planting anything. But yeah, snow keeps coming and we got more coming for the next weekend, it looks like. So today's project is to get rid of this old crappy flooring that we had here in the kitchen. And there's a little bit of it in an entryway. Now, again, when I was painting, I was not careful with this flooring because I was, just going to tear it out anyway. So you can kind of see my, how neat of a painter I am. But no big deal. I was going to keep this material and use it for maybe the flooring of a workshop. But I think my son has some old flooring or some new flooring that he had extra. So I think I'll just use that he had for his house that he remodeled. So I think this stuff's going to hit the dumpster when I have a dumpster in the spring. But as you see, it's just a clickable laminate, similar to what I'm putting on, except this is like 60 cents a square foot, and we're going to pay quite a bit more. We did pay quite a bit more than that per square foot. So this is the really cheapest stuff you can buy. But it worked, and it did its duty for many years. Now, they did put a little underlayment because this flooring had no underlayment at all, so they put a little bit down. And I'm not sure of how the flooring is going to look when I pull up all this paper, and just to kind of see, I'm not sure, what we're going to see. We saw so many stains in the flooring throughout the house that were pet stains, but I assume in the kitchen it's going to be different types of stains. But we do have a gap underneath the cabinets, it looks like, so that the flooring should slip right under there, so that's good. So that makes cuts a little easier, makes it a little neater. I really don't want to use a lot of quarter round molding, but well, looking at the floor, and there is lots of stains, but it's from water. I think they had a water leak from the fridge, and I think they had a leak from under the sink, and they probably spilled a few things there, it looks like. So at least it's not smelly stains, but I think there were single event water issues a couple times. So that's not going to hurt anything. The plywood's still good. Well, here's the flooring, the smoky color that we picked, and again, this is not how I'm installing it. I just wanted to put some together to see how it's going to look up against the blue. And again, we're going to mix up the patterns. So I also finished up the last two of the interior doors. And so these are the last two that to do. There's one closet one and one, the main door to the cat room. So that was the last of the painting, at least for a while. So now let's go down the hall and see how much things look better with all the doors painted. And so my painting is mostly done. I still have a little bit of touch up, but as you can see, this house, if you followed me through my journey from when I bought this home to now, you'll see a huge difference. And I'll do a video at the end that, when I finish this project up, at least that will show the before and after all in one video. But if you're interested, I have playlists for the outside of the hobby farm as well as the inside of the hobby farm. So if you have an interest in watching my progress from the very first thing I did outside to what I'm doing today and beyond, check out those playlists, and I'll just keep adding videos to those. I'd hope to add some gardening videos, but again, as you saw, the snow is we're not gonna do any gardening for a little while. So I've got to clean up all this stuff on the floor, and as you see, there's going to be a lot of intricate cuts on the laminate flooring I'm gonna have to figure out. So I spent some of this weekend, in between painting or while painting, thinking about where I was going to start with the laminate flooring and how I'm going to do it, and what's the best way to do it with all these different rooms. And we want to do a seamless floor. I don't want to put transitions in, so I'm going to try to do it all so everything lines up. So that means I'm going to need to run a lot of chalk lines. I need to pre-measure things. I need to be very exact in the way I lay the flooring out. Been watching a lot of videos of YouTube, and I think I have a good idea of how I'm going to do this. But next trip down is I've got to haul some more flooring, and then I just got to clean up, and I've got to vacuum and sweep and get it all ready and prepped. Because once I get started, it's going to go pretty quick. But I've got to be exact because I've got to line up in the hall so that I can go both ways into bedrooms and the front rooms. And it's going to be a little bit tricky around kitchen cabinets, and it's going to put my skills to the test. I've only installed one laminate flooring before for my brother-in-law in his packaging store. We had to move locations, and I assisted in that process. So I have some experience, but I've got a lot more to learn. And so YouTube's been helping me, and I appreciate all the people that put out the videos that are going to hopefully keep me out of trouble. And I've got to make this count because the wife's not going to be pleased if I don't make this look good. So anyway, well, thanks for watching, and hopefully the next video we'll show you some flooring installed, and And we'll just keep on going until the snow melts and we can get back outside. Thanks for watching.